This is LeaderSHIFT with JP Adena. My guest for today is Mr. Jomar Hilario. Say hi
Hello,
to our
everyone.
audience. Yes. Ayan. So, LeaderSHIFT, gusto ko lang sa mga first time na manonood dito sa ating show. LeaderSHIFT kasi I want to be a leader. Me. Selfishly, I want to be a leader. And shift kasi, I want to know ano yung mga pagbabagong ginawa sa buhay nila para maging leader sila. And that's why I invited Mr. Jomar Hilario kasi I know siya ang leader sa kanyang industry. Which is, I want to give it away. Ayoko nang ano, kayo na magbigay, Mr. Jomar Hilario. What industry are you a leader of?
In 2000, let me figure this out. Around 2004, no, there was no such thing as an online marketing industry in the Philippines.
Yes.
There was already Google. When you do Google that word, no, online marketing, wala. Probably find one
Ano na yan,
post from
ah.
that's it. No? So, in 2005, started doing online marketing with Brother Bo Sanchez. We were promoting Christian rock concerts in Araneta and PICC. Pag sinabing Christian, these are foreigners, ha? And pag sinabing ganon, born again Christians yan. Kami mga Katoliko kami nagpo-promote for them. And the only way I was able to do that was using the internet in the age of Friendster and Multiply. So if you're extremely young, you have no idea what those are. That's the time of the dinosaurs. Yeah.
Wala na nga yun eh. Extinct na yun eh.
They're all extinct. We now use them as gasoline. Okay? Yung mga Friendster and Multiply. In any case, around that time, I was already searching the net for paano ba mag-promote and no idea. So I wound up this reading the books of Dan Kennedy. Books. Dalawa lang naman na books. And applying whatever that is into the internet. Because there was no hope. I mean, how are you going to learn about online marketing? Nobody was talking about it in 2005. So I just applied classical marketing. Those are direct response marketing books ni Dan Kennedy into the internet. And a few years after that, no, I started searching na naman. No? Online marketing video. Wala na naman talaga.
Wala pa rin.
Talaga.
Sa
Wala
Google
talaga.
pa rin. Sa
Google
din.
pa rin. Even during
Kasi
that time,
Yahoo pa yun eh. Yahoo pa yun, I remember. Mas
no,
mataas pa yung Yahoo.
I was already, my attitude at that time was already, backtrack na a little bit. I was in a hotel. I don't know why I was there. I was in a hotel in Makati. Naglalakad lang ako. Nakita akong expo. Diba, hotel may mga events, di ba? Pagpasok kong ganun, may kilala ako sa loob. Saan ito kinausap ko? Kaklase ko nung college. I was UP Los Baños, computer science. Kaklase ko siya, nagmo-modeling siya doon. Yung pala, she works for that company, which is the first internet company, ISP in the Philippines. So nag-usap kami. Ano yan? Internet to, internet. Nobody knew what the internet was. This is 1996.
Parang, ha?
Oo, tapos naintindihan ko ano yun. Sabi niya, kailangan mo lang ng direct line. For those of you who don't know, that would be a landline that can call outside of of your house. That's a Jomar, ang tawag doon phone, yes, but we were in Makati. There were no home phones there. It's all office phones. Direct line means it can dial into the provinces. Yun na ibig sabihin nun. May direct line sa bahay. Sa office pala, sa office. Tapos, may modem sa office. Okay. Ang tatawagan mo, Manila number, so walang bayad. Alam niyo ba yan? Manila to Manila, walang bayad yan. So, sabi ko, sige, sign me up. I think I paid 1,000 pesos a month.
Right there and then, you paid 1,000 pesos, huh?
Oh, monthly yun. Tapos, I connected myself to the internet in 1996. Now, I had an advantage. What would that be? Nag-aaral akong computer science.
Familiar kayo sa technology.
Yeah, but the word internet was actually very new. I didn't know anything. Remember, walang Google. Kakasimula lang. Sabi ko, inaaral ko siya, pumasok ko sa mga Usenet, servers, these are discussion boards, your own version of Facebook groups, no? Inaral ko lang siya, obviously, no books also. I looked around, essentially. So that's the background of me. Because of that, every time a new website would come up, I'll be first to know, first to check out, first to investigate, first to use. Ganon. When Alta Vista came out, I ditched Yahoo, I went to Alta Vista. When Google came out, I ditched Alta Vista, I went to Google, obviously, because it was way better. No? So Google, fast forward, 2006, 2006 na. I was Googling passive income. Wala ring laman.
Wala pa rin.
Marami naman yung internet. 2006, biro mo, you can't get anything from the internet. Not a lot. So that's I relied on books during that early time, 2004, 2005, 2006. So, wow, my goodness, I forgot. What was your question? On the field.
You are a leader of what industry are you a leader of?
I started off as a leader in the online marketing space because of those things I did online with Brother Bo, promoting Christian concerts online. And we did that 3 times, 3 big times, 30-day period each time, drawing about 5,000 to 10,000 people to attend a not cheap concert of somebody they hardly know. Kasi Christian rock, I mean, how many Christian rock artists were popular in 2005, 2006? Not a lot. Not a lot. Remember, wala pang Facebook na functional nung time na yun. And YouTube was cat videos, okay? So, wala pa talaga. So, at first, it was online marketing. So, 2007, I was the consultant of Brother Bo that's the first year. We went together for 10 years for doing everything online. Marketing consultant for Brother Bo for doing everything online. Considering I graduated BS Computer Science. So it's just all self-study. Self-study and books, obviously. I would not call myself self-made, obviously, because I relied heavily on the leaders of marketing that went before me. Ayan sila, J. Abraham, etc. Yan, etc. Tapos, nung 2010, around that time, I was already, 2008, I started teaching people how to become an internet marketer. That's what we call it. That's what we call ourselves now. Believe it or not, I would regularly go to the internet, Google Internet
Search.
Marketing Philippines. Obviously, I'm number one. Internet marketing. It's my business. It's my business. Internet marketing Cebu. Obviously, I'm number one na naman. Basta gano'n. I would regularly do that because, of course, you have to take command of Google, no? Ng time na yon. And a few people will show up, and when you open it, it's an agency with a website that's 3 years old na walang nag-update. You know? And all I did was blog. It's really stagnant. All I did was blog. Like, whatever I wanted to say, I would be blogging it. Started blogging in 2001, by the way. So, just yung daldal, madaldal lang eh. Parang ikaw, di ba? JP, madaldal.
I can relate.
Started madaldal at 2001. There was no money there. Ay, that's not true pala. I was already earning in Google AdSense, which is the way YouTubers earn today. No? I started off in 2001. Kaya in 2008, after doing 1 year with Brother Bo, we would meet every month and we would talk about how do we market Kerigma family. There was no fees back then, by the way. Okay, just the website kerigmafamily.com. And after that, I started teaching 2008 how to become an online marketer. At this point, I was already a full-blown marketer. I mean, I had everything that you needed to become a marketer. Set up na. Already set up. I was already paying for a website, a email service provider, at kung ano-ano pa. Madami. It was not cheap to become a marketer. That's why earlier I asked JP, do you have an email list? So, before 2008, I already had an email list. I started getting an email list around too early, about 2005, or even earlier than that. I already understood the value of that. So I was already set up, and when I started teaching 2008, 2009, I was teaching them everything. It was too much. It was too much.
Bombarded, information
I
overload.
bombarded them with everything I could think of. Social media marketing, email marketing, the insides of an email marketing system. How to make it run, no? Blogging, earning from AdSense. Wala pang YouTube na time na yan. So, may YouTube na, yeah, but it's like the internet in the Philippines is so slow, it's useless. Okay? You couldn't play a decent YouTube video without fast internet.
Pero blurred.
Blurred, yeah, blurred. If you see there were reviews of my events in 2008. You will see the videos. It's dark. It's no good. No, the quality is no good. Anyway, so started teaching online marketing, full blown, as in lahat. So one of my students is people sila Alan Ngo, yan. No? Noong time na yon, alam mo, I think came in about 2009 pa or 2010. Tapos, in came the transition, no? Because
Ito na, ito na.
yung results nun, seminar ko, workshop yun eh. It's 50 people, 2 days, hands-on. Hindi na. It was a hands-on event.
100%,
I would teach them, I would demo it twice, and then they'll have to do it while I play music. Siyempre, Christian music.
Action agad.
Action agad. So, ang dami nag-attend na business owners, the sassy ones, yung magagaling. The business owners, siyempre, mind-blown sila. Not a good way. Hindi naman, daming input. So, nagkaroon ng mga feedback. We did it for 2 years. The feedback was weird because people start saying, Jomar, you told me to hire virtual assistants. At that time, I was already telling them, hire virtual assistants. Because when I remember my concert story,
Yes.
I hired 10 virtual assistants on the spot during my concert days in 2005. Why? Because I knew I couldn't do it alone.
Yes.
One of
Takes
the
a
books
team.
told me synergy. What is the secret to success? Synergy. So if you're doing it alone, nothing's gonna happen. Lalo na if your goal is 5,000, 10,000 people, in 30 days, you need to synergize
happen.
because the goal is impossible. For impossible goals, synergy is essential. It's not just important. Okay? If your goal is small, then you don't necessarily need synergy. You can do it by yourself, right? So I was telling them to hire VAs. What happened was, siguro every day, no, I would receive emails, hey, I became a VA. Hey, I became a VA.
I get it.
And
Wala kasing VA. Actually, ang quick question, who coined virtual assistant? Kasi hindi ko alam
oh,
yan eh.
it's an old name pa.
Old name
Nung
pa,
time na, even around the time na, no, it was popularized by Tim Ferriss's book,
Okay.
The 4-Hour Work Week.
Okay.
But people were already working online even before 2007 when that book came out.
Okay.
Two people pala who popularized it. Si Tim at saka yung, sorry, I forgot the name of the other guy, but it's this big thick book on virtual assistants in India. That's a very popular book nung time na yun. People would read that because of the novelty of the virtual assistant. When I was reading it, I said, okay, so that's what you call it.
Actually, yun eh. Ako nakuha ko sa inyo yung virtual assistant name. So parang,
The people I hired, actually, after the concert promotion, I retained some of them to run the online business. So I've been running online business 2005. And since we had no more concerts to promote, what are we going to promote? Jomar. We're promoting Jomar, we're promoting Bo Sanchez, Karigma family. That's what we were doing. So that was, I hired them hanggang starting 2005. Tapos, because of the feedback, I decided to change the content of the event, no? Instead of hands-on online marketing, the feedback was saying VA. So it's shifted around 2010. I can't even remember what's the actual date. To start teaching people, how do you work online?
how to be a VA,
And
technically.
yeah, how do you become a virtual assistant working online? So everything I taught in 2008, yung online marketing, out the window.
Out the window, yeah.
Kasi this is not the same. Working for someone in Upwork or Odesk ng time na yon, you don't need to know email marketing. You don't need to know, how to make an online presence na pang business. You just need to know certain stuff like mindset stuff, no? Understanding what the customers want. Yung mga ganong klase. So, most of the seminar content wound up in my book, Virtual Careers. Okay? Nandito yon somewhere. I'll show you.
Yes.
This is not the book, but this is a version that you can see.
Yeah, the workbook.
This is the workbook. So the entire seminar, I converted the whole thing into a book, and that came out in 2015, yung Virtual Careers na book. So if you want to know, anong sinuro ni Jomar sa seminar na yon, which is what you read, no? That's the same stuff in the book.
The one you did in 2018.
Yeah.
2008.
Yeah. So it's the same one. So ngayon, hindi na tuloy ako online marketing Philippines. Hindi na. No? Naging virtual assistant guru na. Philippines, ganun. Then I decided to give away the knowledge by putting everything in the book. That's what happened. I think that's why the boom came. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, people understood, ano yung virtual assistant? The boom started in 2015. Not a lot of people understood it. ano pala yan, hindi pala yan scam and stuff like that.
Usually ganun
It's
eh.
something na totoo pala, ganyan. Ayun. So now I'm actually shifting away from that also into something else.
So you can say you're the leader into the virtual careers industry,
Yeah.
and before is
Yes.
the internet marketing industry.
Yes. In the
In
Philippines.
the Philippines.
Kasi I
Yan,
only talk
galing.
to Filipinos.
Yes.
Yan.
Kumbaga in a marketing setting kasi may ibang gumagawa na pero on a
Yeah,
US
yeah.
setting ganyan ganyan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
ginawa niya yung Philippine setting which is
Yeah.
effective kasi nga again napunta sa akin eh na nahagingan ako ng information na yun eh. So
Yes, yes.
yun lang ang proof ko eh. Pag nahagingan ako okay. Yun na yun, yun na yung ultimate proof eh, di ba? So
Mm.
ang nakita kong dilemma doon habang nagkukwento kayo Mr. Jomar Hilario eh tama yung sinabi niyo na mayroon agad pullback eh. 'Di ba? Pag sabi mong internet, ay scam 'yan. Ay virtual assistant,
Mm.
ay baka scam 'yan. Laging ganoon 'di ba?
Right.
Parang baka scam
Yes.
'yan or scam 'yan. Tipong sure
Mm.
na. Yun nga yung
Mm.
ang masakit nun yung sure na eh. Hindi pa
Mm.
man nag-uumpisa, hindi pa niya nalaman, zero pa information pero sure na siyang scam 'yan. Kasi bago,
Yes.
'di ba? Paano niya
Mm.
na overcome yung part na yon or ano yung ginawa niyong hakbang para ma-overcome yung thinking na yun?
Sila, ang mga tao, it's self-selection. I didn't have to eh.
Mm.
Here's how it works. Nobody tells me it's a scam, obviously.
Mhm.
But they tell all my students. Everybody who attends my events.
Hindi na pupunta sa iyo sa
Yeah,
kanila.
it never comes to me. It never comes to me. It's the people who follow me online. They're the ones complaining. Hey, my father said, my mother said, sabi ng asawa ko, daw mong papasukin yan, scam yan, ganun, ganun. One of the easiest ways to overcome that was when I first started, I was endorsed by Brother Bo.
Mm.
And he was the one talking in front of the stage before I came to the stage. No? He said, oh, this is Jomar. He helped me in the concert. He helped me in creating my family. He's gonna teach you online marketing. Nagsimula.
Ultimate endorsement,
Ultimate endorsement. Pero nung nag-shift ako to virtual assistant, remember, I didn't teach Brother Bo virtual assistants, right?
Mm.
I would call up Brother Bo and ask him, can you make me a recording and just inspiring people
It
in
says
my
here.
seminar to just inspire them. Kung anong ginagawa nila dito sa seminar ni Jomar. So I would play that recording in the early days of them. So gigreet ni Bo yung mga tao. You know, so I think the credibility shift was very strong. Hindi pala I think,
Yes.
I know that it was very strong. That I had the record with Brother Bo doing all the stuff for 10 years. When I started teaching virtual assistant, I was working with him for 5 years na. 5 years na. Okay. So it was easy for them to say, oh, since Brother Bo endorsed you, told us what you did for him, then it's easy. Pero pagdating kasi sa bahay-bahay, I taught people techniques on how to handle rejection. It's very simple. Smile and change the topic.
Ang galing. Yun nga yung
It
actually
worked.
question ko eh. What do you do with negative comments? Yung bombarded negative comments sa lahat ng mga maybe sa social media ninyo. What's your quick tip? Yun na din ba? Just smile and
Sa social media, kasi ganito yan. There are two kinds of people. People who talk about it online. Yung halimbawa, they attend my seminar or my event or even a webinar, no? Tapos they admit it online. Tapos, scam yan, di ba? So that's the one person. The other person is, sabihin ko, if you think the people around you are negative, don't tell anyone that you're studying this. It's like a
sabi mo
baby,
lang,
no? Newborn, you don't bring that baby to the mall. Kakakuha ng germs yan, di ba? But once you have the people publicly saying it, it's pretty easy. You just do a Google search. It's actually here. And show them articles like this. ABS-CBN, 1,000,000 kumita sa bahay. Diba? How a Pinoy earned 7.5 million from freelance in just 1 year. This is 2014. This is an ABS-CBN clipping. Show them this and they say, okay.
parang parang sinampal mo agad sila ng proof. I see.
And around that time, there were only like 5 websites, 5 articles in like Philippine media that covers freelancing. Sobrang konti. Pero pag pinakita mo yon, tapos na. Yun ba yun? Oo, yan yun.
Okay. But right now, it's not even a problem anymore. Kasi ngayon,
Yeah.
ito ngayon based din sa question na tinanong ko, ang nangyari ngayon is super rampant na ang pagiging virtual assistant or freelancer na ang nangyayari ngayon is yung scammer na ang gumagamit ng same tactics or same wording nung kung paano nyo ginagawa sa mga taong totoong gumagawa ng freelancing, is same wording
Yes,
na
yes.
sila. So how
Mm.
would you, kung ako, first time nakikinig sa inyo ngayon, yung audience na nakikinig ngayon sa inyo, na gusto kong maging isang freelancer, pero paano ko maiiwasan? How would I, the fine line in between, how would I
Mm.
discover that? Paano ko malalaman na
Mm.
scam nga yun? Kasi pareho na kayo magsalita eh.
Yeah, that's true. And I watch a lot of YouTubers who do that, no? Sabi niya, kita ka ng ganito. So it looks like it's an online job, right? Kikita ka ng ganito. Punta ka lang sa
Pasok
app
mo.
na to, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, you do something in the app. Kumita ako ng ganyan. Yeah, ganun
Ito
sila sa
proof,
YouTube.
po. Oo.
Ito proof, ito yung aking bank account, ito yung deposit slip, whatever. Ganyan-ganyan. Daming ganun. Sus ko po. A few pointers lang, simple lang. Niyaya ka ba niya dun sa app? O, pag niyaya ka
Tama.
niya dun. Tapos merong link na code, alam mo na this.
Mm.
Kumikita siya dahil nagyayaya siya sa YouTube ng mga members. So, nagre-recruit siya dun sa app. I'm talking about app recruiting new users for the app. So, that's not a job. Job niya yun. YouTuber siya eh.
Mm.
If you watch a YouTuber saying, hey, go to this link, use my code, you'll get a free something. Nag-aano siya, ang tawag doon, affiliate marketing,
Yes.
technically speaking, no, nag-affiliate marketing siya. However, yung pagpasok mo dun sa app na yon, which may be a gambling app in some cases, okay? A crypto app in some cases, that's not a job. Kaya siya nakakapagpakita sa ng proof kasi nag-invite siya. Siya ay nag-affiliate marketing. Paano mo gagayahin siya? Mag-YouTube ka din. Tapos magaya ka din ng tao. Magaya ka din ng tao. Sumali din sa app na yon. Tapos nakakatawa doon, yung next week, pagbalik mo doon sa post, the app is no longer paying.
Available.
So, I'm not putting the link here because it no longer works. Sabihin, hindi siya binayaran ng app. Ganun. So, na-scam kayo pareho.
Siya at saka ikaw na
Siya,
naniwala sa kanya.
ikaw na naniwala sa kanila. Kasi nga, nagki-clickbait lang naman sila, kaya ganun, di ba? Kaya,
Very clickbaity kasi yun eh, di ba? Parang 1 week, 2 weeks, $5,000
yeah,
US
that's
dollars. Bakit kayo
Yeah.
hindi? Akala natin eh. Sabi nila, it's too good to be true, too good to be true. Sometimes, may mga bagay na totoo. Ito nga yung proof, oh. This
yeah,
is
di ba,
also
di
an
ba?
email blast you did before. I'm part of sa mga tao. I'm part of Mr. Jomar Hilario's email list. So sinabi na niya to yung sagot na to, kaya ako tinanong pa rin for the benefit of na nanonood ngayon. Pero sinabi niya to ng very specific sa isang email post na kung paano iiwasan yung mga ganyan. Tsaka ano yung nangyari nung kasi tinest ni Mr. Jomar Hilario yung kung ano nangyayari eh. Di ba? Pag naglagay ng link, wala namang problema i-test mo eh. I-click mo. Pero marami talagang red flags na kailangan mong i-check kung kailangan mong maging familiar. Right? So, anong nangyari sa iba kasi, takot, hindi i-click, scam yan. What if hindi scam yun? Yun ang naisip ko lagi. So ako, pag ini-invite ako, di ba syempre ngayon medyo puro na tayo nasa bahay, tapos lahat tayo nag-iisip ng ways para kumita, may mag-i-invite sa'yo. I'm pretty sure nanonood ngayon, 100% may nag-invite sa'yo. At as either network marketing, it's either yun nga, puro affiliate marketing, etc. Anything online nakikita ka o magte-text ka lang, magpo-post ka lang, magko-comment ka lang, alam mo yan, di ba? Ganun lang lahat. Napakadali lang daw ng gagawin mo. Tapos ikaw ngayon, sabi mo, scam yan. Agad, di ba? Ako, ang ginagawa ko, siyempre, pag makakakilala mo, hindi ka makaiwas doon eh, usually. So, pero ako, ang ginagawa ko, I make it a point to say yes to everybody. I will say yes, but I will not waste your time once I know what it is. Kasi gusto ko lang malaman yung proseso eh. Ang unang kong tanong, how does this work?
Correct.
How does this work? And if you see that the process is not for you, okay, recruit. Wala naman problema yung MLM eh. It's a legal business eh, di ba? Kumbaga, way of legal marketing ang network marketing eh, di ba? Pero kung hindi para sa 'yon, alam mo sa puso mo hindi para sa 'yon, at least nalaman mo yung proseso. What if hindi siya MLM pala, di ba? Tapos doon ka pala interesado. Eh di nasayang ang oras mo after 10 years napunta ka sa industry ngayon, tapos doon ka pala mag-excel, sayang, hindi mo ginawa 10 years before dahil hindi ka umuha dahil feeling mo scam. So yun na thinking ko, I will always say yes, but do not waste your time and their time once you know na hindi pala para sa'yo yun. Usually, pag syempre mag-set up na sila, pwede ka ba Tuesday? 5 o'clock? Sige, 2 hours, 1 hour. Okay, sige, yes. Ako, yes. I will set it up. And once I set it up, and then they say the procedure, ang una kong tanong, so how does this work? What's the name and how does this work? And believe it or not, habang nagsasalita sila, nagsasearch ako mismo sa computer ko. I-research ko agad. Magsabi siya ng pangalan kasi ang weird talaga yung iba. Hindi sinasabi yung pangalan. Ewan ko kung bakit.
That's true. They
Diba?
do.
Surprise. So,
Surprise.
sige na nga. Okay. Once they say the name, I search na kaagad. So, habang nagsasalita siya, sinesearch ko na kung ano nangyayari. Chinecheck ko agad sa YouTube yung mga scam. Alam mo naman, maraming YouTuber na gumagawa. Is this a scam or not? Check mo na yun. Di ba? So, anong nangyari? And then, alam mo yung proseso. Hindi para sa akin yun. This is a time waster for me. Diba? So, hindi ko gagawin to. Alam ko hindi ko gagawin to. So, wag na. And then they ask the question, so far, JP, do you have any questions? Yes. I kept them there. Now I already know the process. Kasi sabi mo sa akin noong una, hindi mo sasabihin. So, sekreto pa yung name. Nung nasabi mo sa akin yung name, nag-research na ako, inalam ko na, chinek ko kung paano yung proseso. And this process, itong procedure ng business mo is not for me. I don't want to waste my time anymore and your time as well. So, pwede na tayong mag-stop. And then we stop there. Kasi gusto pa niya makipag-usap sa ibang tao. I'm sure, yung 3 to 5 mo, mayroong 5 to 7 eh. Mayroon pa siyang 5 to 7 eh. Di sabihin niya sa kausap niya, pwede na tayo ng 4 to 6. Diba? Natulungan mo pa siya. So, huwag kayong mahiyang magsabi, mag-cut sa first question nila, especially kung nalaman nyo na. Pero, what if hindi yung inaakala nyo yung sinabi niya? Tapos, doon ka pala mag-excel, doon ka pala yayaman, doon ka pala interesado. So, para sa akin, always say yes, but don't waste your time and their time after. Know the procedure. Procedure ha, hindi kitaan, utang na loob. Huwag tayo kung sa papano, huwag tayo sa magkano yung kikitain. Doon tayo sa kung paano kikitain.
Paano kikitain is the keyword.
Yes. Hindi magkano. Yun. Anyway, napunta ko na. Sorry, may ano ako dun eh. May parang uminit ako dun eh. May galit.
Edit ka.
Alam ko na buhay kayo sa panahon na kidnapping. Kasi ngayon, nangyayari kidnapping online na eh. When you say kidnapping online, is in-invite ka sa business opportunity na gano'n, di ba? Pero dati, it's face-to-face. It's all the coffee shops in the world, in the Philippines, di ba? Nabuhay tayo doon. Ako talaga, walang hiya ako. Oo ako. Pero walang hiya ako magsabi na hindi this is not for me. Actually, kasama na ako sa isa pang MLM. So, hindi mo sinabi sa akin MLM to, kontra yung MLM natin dalawa eh. So, meron na ako eh. So, I should go. So, pero this time sa online, meron kayo kasi nauna eh. Ayan, di ba? Ang nangyari, kayo yung nauna, meron bang mga bagay na kayo yung nag-set up? Di ba pag may mga bagong branches, tapos or pioneer shows, kasi nasama ko sa pioneer show, usually kami nag-set ng standard eh. Di ba? Are there any standards you have set because kayo yung nauna sa Pilipinas? And if there is, ano yun?
Standards sa anong aspect? Like for example?
Let's say, yung mind setting. Sige, sa mind setting. Ano yung mga bagay na nagbago sa isip nyo na alam nyo na pag sinabi nyo, yung way ng pagsalita nyo is magbabago yung pag-iisip nila. Shifts on how to say things. Kasi di ba, scam dumating sa inyo, paano nyo ipaparating sa iba na magmukhang hindi scam? Parang gano'n.
Ay, hindi ko naintindihan. You have to explain that.
Okay. Kasi di ba pag nangyari, yung way of saying na mukhang scam sa'yo, ayaw mong sabihin din sa business na ginagawa mo sa ibang tao. How do you change the wording? How do you change the style? Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I got it. I understand. To answer both your questions, I think no. When I started doing podcasts, I don't know, 7 years ago, ganun. It's all in YouTube anyway. I never use my words. In fact, I just let my guests who are virtual assistants talk all the time. I just let them talk, tell stories about their life before they met me, before they met virtual assistant, during the journey of changing. Ano bang ginawa mo para maintindihan mo to, yung working online, your first client, your first failure, how's your life today, how are you blessed? Most of the time, it's like 99% them talking. And then when I end the show, for example, you can look at all of them. They're like 2-hour videos in YouTube. I would just conclude. Join us in the next seminar kung may seminar. Kung walang seminar, join us in the next show. So most of the time, it's just people actually talking about their life,
Yes.
and that's I think that's what happened. That is what a lot of people started following. Started. I'm not sure if that's copying kasi even I copied the format, no, from. Pero yung format ng talk show, okay, talk show. Yun yung kinopya ko.
invite mo yun.
Pero before I didn't copy the format. I-talk show mo yung mga tao, you know, and then do that weekly, no? Kasi I did that weekly. Tinalk show ko sila. This was before mabilis ang internet, mabagal pa internet ng Philippines. Wala pang fiber. And I was running like 1 Mbps connection sa bahay. So, our interviews are walang face. It's like we prepared tons of, actually helped my presenters prepared tons of pictures for slideshare. Naka-slideshare kami totally. So for many years, if you watch my YouTube videos, it's not talking head. It's picture. And kaya nakakaaliw siguro kasi ito yung buhay ng taong nagsasalita. Oh, ito picture niya, ito yung asawa niya, ito yung bahay nila, ito yung computer niya. It's all pictures. It's hardly a slide that says something inspirational. It's all voiceover, the picture style. Tapos, I kept doing that. In fact, I just stopped nung pandemic, which is kind of weird.
Dapat nag-continue na, pero ba't nag-stop?
I just stopped in the pandemic kasi I have feeling nung time nung pandemic, ay nako, ang dami nang nakiki-Zoom. Kasi nung simula ang pandemic, you should understand, a lot of people came up to me and said, Jomar, how am I gonna meet my people? Eh, kami naman ganito. Di Zoom, ano ba? So, it's kind of obvious, like, Zoom, ano ka ba? Maganda yung Zoom, sige, try mo yan. Now, a lot of people don't know the reason why kaming mga matagal na sa internet, no, recommend Zoom is because if you have a slow connection, it will still go through.
Yes.
Pag nag-try ka ng webinar jam or ano pa isa, yung binabayaran ko mahal, yon, go to webinar, ay nako, pag mabagal connection mo, kawawa silang lahat. Sa Zoom, ang kawawa lang yung person with the slow connection. Everybody else matino. No? Kahit ikaw ang host, okay lang. Kasi Zoom is
At kung
affordable.
magsa-stop man sila, picture.
Magiging picture sila pag tumigil yung video, diba? So, in any case, yun yung nangyari. Sabi ko, ay nako, mapupurga ang tao sa online meeting. Yung nag-start mag-lockdown ang mundo, bahala kayo muna. You figure it out, you people. I'm not gonna make a show in 2020 because you guys are just gonna be so tired of figuring out how to do online meetings. And that's true.
Yeah.
No? That's true. And starting 2020, actually, I don't know if somebody figured this out already because I don't really publicize what I do, no? Start 2020, I started doing regular meetings na walang video. Online. We do like 4-hour meetings, no video. It was fun because talagang parang phone conversation lang. And that's why I was able to develop. Sila Mami N, kasama ko sila Mami N the whole of 2020. We meet twice a week.
Doon sa mga meetings na yun. I see.
Yeah, in those meetings, walang video. Naka-off. It was required na naka-off ang video. Let's see if the world discovers that. Kasi it was the most low stress meeting you will ever have, kahit mahaba. Kasi hindi ka na obligadong tingnan ng sarili mo kung okay ba lahat.
Check mo ba pati yung background mo, di ba?
For 4 hours. Pag titripan mo yung mukha mo for 4 hours, 3 hours, po, ang akapagod yun. Di ba? So that's actually, I don't really think much about the stuff I did first. I did a lot of stuff first. I did a lot of them first. Like, during nung time na nag-start ako email marketing, I would email once a day. Everybody said, don't do that! And I did that for like 7 years. Okay pa rin.
Yun pa rin.
Okay pa rin. Okay, I still have subscribers from 10 years ago. Buying products today. Sabihin, nalampasan nila yung daily emails ko.
May kwento ako dyan kasi pagka sinasabi nila na, ganito gagawin mo mag-post ka ng ganito every 2 hours. Or is-post mo to. Once magawa mo na. Kasi di ba nangyari, matagal mag-post, matagal mag-edit, filter. Hindi, post mo na, sabi ko. Hindi, kasi hindi pa kasi maganda eh. Hindi, post mo na. Sabi niya, hindi, kakapost ko lang kasi. Hindi, ano ngayon kung kakapost mo na? Di ba? Ikaw, ganito lang ganito lang. Kapag nag-check ka ng post, nakikita mo pa rin naman, di ba? Although next mo, pero tinitingnan mo pa rin naman, di ba? Oo. So, kung hindi mo pinost, hindi naman yun 2 hours yung in between nung or 30 minutes yung in between eh. Hindi. Kahit 3 araw mo nang pinost yun, ang tingin nila is 2 seconds lang yun eh. Just next post, 2 seconds, next post, 2 seconds, next post eh. Next lang ng next eh. So, ang mahirap, yung mga taong magsasawa sa'yo, ilalagay nila, i-hide nila yung post mo eh. Ang dami mo naman mag-post. Hindi para sa'yo yun. Hindi para sa kanila yun.
Yeah, these are the wrong people.
Di ba?
Yeah.
So, mas maigi na hindi nga ikaw makita nila. So, technically, yung pagpo-post mo every time, yung bombarded mo ng mga post ang social media mo, na-filter yung hindi dapat manood sa'yo. Kasi yung gustong manood sa'yo, yun yung dapat makakita ng marami mong post. Ang problema kung konti ka lang mag-post. Bakit? Ako, interesado ako sa next na sasabihin mo. Pero nag-antay ka pa ng 2 oras. Samantalang gusto ko nang makita yon. So, i-post mo lang ng i-post. Kasi, lagi natin iniisip yung pahabang tayo ang nagpo-post eh. Hindi. Isipin mo kung paano ka mag-consume. Paano ka ba tumingin? Diba? Ganun ka tumingin eh. Naiinis ka. Tagal naman mag-post ni Sir Jomar. Gusto ko na makita yung next post niya eh. Tagal naman. Sana pinost na niya sabay-sabay eh. Yung ganun. So ako, yun na yung ginagawa ko ngayon. Pinopost ko na lahat. Post lang ng post ng post ng post. Diba? Para sa akin hindi masasaturate yung audience mo kung gusto niya mapakinggan yun. Kasi imagine mo si Piolo Pascual. Kung mag-post si Piolo Pascual, tapos gusto makita yung mukha niya, ay kahit per second gagawin ko, pipost ko yan. Hindi ako kakain, hindi ako matutulog. I-check ko lahat ng ipopost niyan. Ganun ka, lalo na mga Pilipino. Medyo tayo, ma-idol tayo. Oy, idol ka yan, Lodi ko.
Yeah, that's true.
So, para sa atin, kaya nga tayo tax capital of the Philippines, kaya tayo mga sa internet, kaya nung time ng pandemic, tayo din pinakamataas na sa Pornhub. Diba? Alam mo yun? Anything internet, nasa news po yun eh. Lahat, kasama tayo sa mga number 1 na dahil sa pandemic. Anything internet, number 1 tayo eh. Diba? So, it means maraming mata. Kulang ang post mo. Kulang ang post mo. Kung akala mo marami kang post, hindi, kulang ang post mo. Mag-post ka pa. Yan. Isa sa mga shift sa akin ng pagpo-posting yan sa social media. Now, Sir Jomar, kasi ako, nung kinuha ko yung libro nyo, binasa ko yung libro. Hindi ko nakuha ng isang tirada. Binasa ko ulit. Yung Virtual Careers book, binasa ko ulit. Hindi pa rin. Binasa ko ulit. Pero specific na akong tumingin. Ito, dito na ako. Alam ko na yung part na yan, dito na ako mag-umpisa. Kung hindi pa nakikita ng libro, na babasa ng libro yung nung taong manood ngayon at gusto niya kumuha ng libro at gusto niya magkaroon ng virtual career, ano yung first chapter or ano yung dapat niyang pakinggan sa libro niyo? Or
ano babasahin? You mean? Okay, the first set, kasi my book is split into 2 parts, no? One is the lists. Alam niyo, listicle. Yung first part, parang listicle yan eh. 17 benefits of virtual assistant.
Parang BuzzFeed lang ang nangyayari.
Parang
5 things you need to do.
5 things you need to do. So the first part is for the belief part. Nandun lahat ng objections like, totoo ba yan? What does it look like? What does the day look like if I worked online? There were actually mga 5 schedules in that book, no? Of actual people na hiningi ko talaga yung schedule na what's your daily schedule per hour. Tapos nilagay ko sa book. Tapos there are stories, about 13 different stories in that book. It's scattered throughout the book. So just dig for the stories kung iba yung background story yon. Okay? So these are actual people working online with permission na I got their stories. Tapos essentially, yung stories, people love stories. You can see, kung makikita mo sarili mo doon sa tao na yon, you probably believe it. Yung technical na details ng buhay ng online, yung parang, ano ang benefit pag kumita ka sa internet? Now, ngayon, alam nyo na, kasi 2 years na tayong pandemic, alam nyo na yung benefit, alam niyo na rin yung negative. Kasi sinulat ko rin yung negative, no? Anong mangyayari pag nakatira ka sa bahay, diyan ka rin nagtatrabaho, nandun din yung sa libro yung negative. In fact, this pandemic is like a shock to the entire world in introducing them to my world for the last 10 years. You sit here, work, tayo ka, pamilya mo na. Balik ka dito, trabaho ka ulit.
Pag
You can
nakaupo
hug
ko
it
dito,
between
isipin,
work.
I'm working. Ganun.
Di ba?
Kasi yung anak ko,
You
naintindihan
sit
niya na
here,
yun eh.
work.
Pag sarado yung pinto, hindi niya dapat buksan. Pero hindi nakalock. Mga ganun.
Yun. Ito naman, pag sarado yung glass door, may show. Ang show, that's what we call
I'm on air, parang ganun.
the Zoom calls are called, or nung time na yun, webinars. No? The webinars are called shows here in our house. In fact, my kids know how to set up the whole studio. Just give them the stuff. Like, sabihin ko, may show mamaya. Tapos mamaya yung living room, ay yung dining room, may studio na. Tapos na yung show. I-breakdown nila. Back up. Depende kasi kung somebody's using this room or I want to do it there kasi gabing-gabi na. So,
or dalawa, pwedeng sabay. Iba yung
hindi pwede. Ako lang eh. So, either this set up here or set up there. So, natuto na kasi kasama sa class yun yung what is a USB port. So, instead of teaching it
yung first hour ng online class ng anak ko is briefing on how to use Zoom, on how to ano yung mga pindutan, raise your hand, chat like, ganun.
Talaga.
Yung first hour, ganun.
Yung first hour, tama naman, how to use Zoom.
First 6 months, ganun na nangyari. Pero after na, hindi na.
Kaya di ba bigla kayong naging sanay sa Zoom, no? Ang mundo pala, I mean, at kayo, no? The entire world started getting used to Zoom. And everybody's discovering yung na-discover ko 10 years ago. So, ganun pala pag nasa bahay ka lang lagi. Tataba ka.
Maiging mindsetting lang talaga yung ano, no? Yung first part ng book is about mindsetting.
Yes,
ng mga do's and
right.
don'ts.
Really just mindsetting.
Tama yun.
Tapos yung last part, those are the how do you prepare? What are the steps you need to do? First thing being positioning, which is a lot of people don't understand ngayon, no? Call yourself something that's meaningful to the client. Yun ang pinakauna. Bino mo, mura, libre lang yun. To call yourself a name. Kano babayad mo para tawagin mo sarili mo ng I'm a podcaster for leaders? Magkano bayad mo? Wala. That's the first thing you need to prepare. No? Give yourself a name that is significant to your future client. That's the first thing. That's the very first thing.
Yung sa akin is podcast chat master.
Di ba? Podcast chat.
Yun nasa Facebook ko. It's JP Adena is a podcast chat master. You can with his shows, ganyan. So, yan, natutunan ko yun dun eh. Iniisa-isa ko yun eh.
Positioning is one of the most important things in a store, di ba? Saan mo lalagay ang store mo, di ba? Physical business, food store. Maganda posisyon, maganda benta. Di ba? Right clientele passing through the front of the store. Sa internet kasi ganun din. The right thing you call yourself. That's the attractive thing to clients. If you understand what clients like, obviously. Kung gagawa ka ng pagkain, dapat yung gustong kainin ng mga tao sa labas. Ng tindahan mo.
Sa certain market mo, yes.
Kilala mo si market na dumadaan. Pag pa school children yan, hindi tempura. Hindi nila ma-afford yung tempura mo.
Fishball.
Unless tempura na low-tech. Pwede na, di ba? Anyway, so yun yung ano.
Yung
Sagot.
sinabi niyo mga yan, nasa libro yan. Anything you can add, ngayon nangyari yung pandemic, is there anything you can add to those na ilagay niyo sa libro? O something na kakadiscover niyo lang?
Hindi ko naman kakadiscover, pero nagkaroon ng more emphasis kasi nga, because of the shutdown and people locked at home, everybody's considering freelancing.
Yeah.
Especially those na nagtatrabaho, nakatikim na ng work from home. Sabi ko, ang ganda pala nito. Mag-resign na tayo.
Hindi ko kailangan mag-short. Makabrief lang ako, okay na. Walang ligo-ligo.
Walang ligo. Wala kang palit-palit pajama. Di ba? Kung ano na yun, tapos ayusin mo lang yung buhok mong konti, minsan hindi pa. Nung they discovered the magic of getting rid of the commute, a lot of people now want to go freelance, no? Which made it more important na yung studying the potential client before you even start learning a skill, it's more important today. Alam mo si study, halimbawa, si JP gusto pumasok sa podcasting. So, ang pinaka-obvious na sagot doon, merong desire si JP to begin with. Kasi a lot of people, ang desire nila pera lang. Ay, gusto ko yung freelancing, may pera dyan. So, you have to go over the pera.
Yes.
You have to dig inside yourself and say, ano bang gusto kong industriya tulungan sa internet? Now, a lot of people get trapped in that situation. Kasi, di ko alam, basta pera!
Oo. Ito sana kaso walang pera dun eh. Ganun.
So, hindi pwede. Kailangan, pipili ka ng kind of person na kumikita sa internet na malaki. Mga kapatid ko, konti lang yun. Hindi 2,000 kinds of people earn online. Kilala mo sila. Nasa YouTube, majority sa kanila. Hindi YouTubers ang tinutukoy ko. Kasi those people will probably not hire virtual assistants. Not a lot. Not a lot of the YouTubers will hire virtual assistants. But there are leaders who speak in YouTube. Okay? They nagkakalat sila ng kanilang message, di ba?
Yes.
So, mga online leaders, majority yan, kung hindi nasa Amazon, bestseller list, nasa YouTube yan, talking about their craft, right? Pipili ka doon. Anong industriya gusto mong tulungan? Health industry ba? Car industry ba? Yung mga leaders, sila yung magiging potential clients mo. Siyempre, may listahan ka. Diba? Gusto mo punta sa car industry. Yung specific cars, Bentley, halimbawa. Sino madaldal tungkol sa Bentley sa YouTube? Hahanapin mo sila. Hindi mo sila magiging client. Hindi sila.
Hindi pa.
Sila
Pwede, pero sa ngayon
sila
hindi
yung
pa.
pwede mong maging client. As aaralin mo sila. Ano ba ang gusto nila? Anong kailangan nila? Pakinggan mo. Then you have to listen to what they say they need. Halimbawa, sinabi ni JP sa isang podcast, you know what? I really need somebody to write my emails for me. So, sulat mo na yon. JP Podcaster wants somebody to write emails. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Mag-aral ka ng email marketing.
Ang galing.
Ganun na
Hinanap mo yung
kasimple.
problema ng taong leader na.
Leader na, yung leaders lang. Yung leaders na kumikita, alam mo naman pag kumikita eh. Tapos kung marunong ka mag-detect ng faker, 12 years old, merong Ferrari, faker na yan. Ano ka ba?
Unless anak ng ano yan.
Unless kilala mo na
Sultan.
siya, to begin with, no? Kilala mo na siya, no? Pag talagang, mukha talagang marunong, meron na siyang follower talaga, tapos, nagsasalita siya about his mga kailangan niya sa buhay, ganyan. Kasi ganoon naman sila, di ba? They talk about stuff. Lalo na pag may podcast. So, 3 places you can look for: podcasts of leaders, YouTube of leaders, the books of the leaders, no? Tapos, you pay attention to what they need. The shortest version being, why don't you just send a DM to them and say, hi,
What do you need?
ano mo kailangan mo pagdating sa mga online skills? May kailangan ka bang tulong sa online skills? You know what? I don't know any online skills, but I would like to work for somebody like you. One day. Ayun mo lang. DM mo lang. Walang, magkano DM? Wala.
Alam, free lang.
Sabi ko na sa iyo yung script. Lahat sila padala mo ng same script. I want to know
Change
what
the name lang, no?
person of your leadership skill, blah, 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 kung ano tingin mo sa kanya, what do you need? What do you need when it comes to your team, no? Sabihin sa'yo, I actually don't have a team, I don't have a life, I would
Kailangan
love somebody to help me edit my videos. If you know anyone, since you told me you don't know how to do anything anyway.
I can learn how to
Ano
edit
yung
videos for you.
Mag-aral ka na ng video editing. Kasi it takes like 30 minutes to learn how to edit videos in YouTube. Nag-aral ka, tapos nag-start ka mag-edit ng videos. Tapos pakita mo, hey, this is your video. I edited it. Take a look. How did you know that? Oh, there's this website called YouTube. I learned it there.
I googled it and YouTube is owned by Google and the first video that came up is this.
How to edit videos. So, I edited it. So, ano pala yung kailangan na strength mo? Oh, marunong ka lang take instruction from a YouTube video. You can learn a lot of skills. Pero, you didn't do the reverse. A lot of people do the reverse kasi. They learn the skill first, no? Then they hunt for clients. No?
Yeah.
So that's actually working. Until alamin ng competition. Dati kasi, baligtad yung market. The market was, we need people to help us. And thus, there's very few people. When I started teaching VAs, kukunti ang VAs sa Philippines. You would probably count 10, 20, ganyan. Konting-konti lang talaga, promise. Promise, I looked for them. Di ba dapat online ng mga virtual assistants?
Hindi sila
Hello, trabaho nila yun. So, hinahanap ko sila. Kukunti lang talaga sila. Tapos it becomes like cottage industry lang talaga. Parang gumagawa ng gatas from from cows and carabaos. Very, very few. Nobody can claim na I was a leader in virtual assistant space in 2001 or 2010. Wala po. Wala pong nagdi-leader. Kaya nga ginawa ko yung seminar kasi wala kang tao. Hello. Ganun. So,
alam niya what they need.
kasi nga, I realized these people, these Americans usually, no, they want to hire the Filipinos because they think the Filipinos are cheap. Because it's true. Most of the virtual assistants are so self-confident, mababa masyado ng time na yon, na they want to be paid low. They're happy to be paid low. And since they don't have a commute, they don't mind. Nung dumami na ang mga virtual assistants, nagkaroon na ng mga high-paying virtual assistants, low-paying virtual assistants. And now the technique of learning the skill first doesn't work anymore. Because marami ka nang kasabay. Video editing, yung anak ko nga, 12 years old, marunong mag-video edit, sabi ng lola.
Nagti-TikTok na yan eh.
Yung anak ko, ang daming followers sa TikTok. O, di ba? So, hindi ka pwede mag-start sa skill. Kasi even the kids can probably match your skills. My kids know how to video edit. 9 years old. 100,000 views on YouTube. 9 years old.
Meron na.
Wala pang face yun, For fun lang yung YouTube channel niya. We're just having fun. So, tapos na-pirate na. As in, kinopy na yung video niya ng ibang YouTuber. Ni-report namin para tigilan niya. No? So, the kids have all the skill, but what the kids cannot match is your study of the target o yung gusto mong prospect. I mean, how can kids do that? They can hardly speak English. Type English, I mean. Diba? Unless, of course, American ka. Of course. American ka, magaling ka mag-English. Kung Pilipino ka, hindi siguro. But, studying of the target market, possible target market, you can do that by DMing them lang. Listening to them. Ma-realize mo anong kailangan nila. And don't learn a skill until you're kind of sure, itong mga gantong klaseng leaders, they need this kind of skill. Then, you learn the skill. And then, alok mo sa kanila. Madali na mag-alok pag nag-uusap na kasi kayo Di ba?
Naumpisahan mo na
Sinachat
ako
mo
pala
na
yung nag-message sa'yo before. Yeah.
Yan. I remember you. You're this guy who said you don't know anything.
And now you're coming to me with a skill, di ba?
Wow, now you have
May
a
history
skill.
na kayo.
Yeah, that's true. And there is no fear on your part when you DM these leaders. Why? They're not gonna hire you. They have no skill. So why are they gonna be afraid? They might not hire you. Of course, they will not hire you. You're just coming on as a fan. Hello, why would they hire you? No? Question: Leader, leader JP, will you reject fans when they DM you, direct message you?
For me, pag
Asking
sobrang
you a
dami,
question.
maybe. So, maybe.
Asking you a question about very specific question.
A very specific question I will answer.
You will answer, no?
Pagka hi, hello lang, no, not really.
Hi, hello. Siyempre, wala. Pero, hi, I've been listening to your podcast. I was wondering, a leader like you, what kind of team members are you missing in your online team? Is there a skill you need in your online team? Ganun lang na tanong. Ganun lang na tanong.
Sagot ka Totoo lang. Kasi kung ikaw yung leader, tas problema mo talaga yon, pag may nagtanong sa'yo, isa lang yung sagot mo Kasi yun yung problema mo sa ano mo sa industry mo Galing na.
Yeah, and then and there's this human thing that everybody understands. If I ask you to complain and I said I would listen, what will you do?
You will say everything. All the complaints. Actually, nakalista na yan
People love to complain. And you're offering what? Listening ears? Magkano listening ears? Inaaral ba yan sa school? Actually, hindi. Kailangan talagang aralin yan. Listening ears is when you just don't talk. And say, since chatting lang yan, hindi mo kailangan magsalita. Besides, in-email ka lang naman, DM ka lang naman. So, your talkativeness won't come out. No? Kasi sumasagot naman siya lang hindi kayo sabay. Asynchronous ba? So, okay lang yun. So, that's very, very simple. No? That's something I would add in the book because of the flip that happened. Pero medyo sinadya ko naman yung flip.
That is
yung
skill and now, the problem.
Skill. Ngayon, reaching out or understanding what your,
the leaders of the industry needs.
Leaders of the industry, you want to be working with, what are they worried about, what are they complaining about, ganyan-ganyan. This, by the way, this is super classical marketing. This is not new. Si Sobra. This is not new. Baka sabihin niya, galing-galing. It's bagong concept. Hindi yan bagong concept. Luma na yan.
Nilagay na natin sa internet. At saka may timing din siya. May chance na next time mag-shift ang mundo, yung skill na naman ang mangyayari. Kasi ayaw na mag-skill ng mga tao, lahat nag-DM. Kasi babalik na naman siya. It's just supply and demand, di ba? So, ang galing nun. Mayroon akong nakitang photo sa Facebook or social media. Kaya doon ang gagaling yung hugot nitong leadership na to. Kasi nung nakalagay, sinong gusto ng pagbabago? Lahat nagtataas ng kamay. Tapos sabi, sinong gustong magbago? Wala, yung nakataas ng kamay, bumababa lahat. Diba? Yung tinatanggal nila sa kanila yung responsibility. Pero ang nakikita ko sa inyo, Jomar, ay parang ganyan na yung personality mo eh. Parang nakikita ko, bata ka pa ba, ganyan na yung personality mo? Na parang very papasok. Parang alam mo yun, you attract people eh. You attract a community eh. Diba? So, ang nangyayari, meron bang shift sa'yo sa buhay mo? Kung paano mo gagawin na paganon yung attractiveness mo sa ibang tao. Pa-attract ka. Kasi usually tayo pasulong eh. Diba? Lagi tayong pasulong eh. Palabas tayo eh. But yung personality mo ngayon is papasok sa'yo. Diba? Ako yung mismo ang lalapit sa'yo eh. Hindi ako i-research kita parang gano'n, di ba? Is there a shift in that mindset thing or what to do, a to-do list for that you can share sa audience natin?
Hindi gano'n. Give you some short background na hindi naman ako naniwala. Nung college ako, the 17 years old, no, I ran for student council, which is nothing, I wouldn't do that. Except, itong student council na to, we like banded, kami mga Katoliko, no? I was in the choir, I was in the prayer meeting group, no? So very, very, very Catholic, hindi religious, but very Catholic na college days. Kaya naman ako sumali for student council. Nag-run ako sa UP student council kasi yung mga born again, lumapit sa amin, sabi, magsama-sama tayo. Tuwang-tuwa naman kami dun sa ecumenism. You know what I mean? The going together of people who don't really agree.
Yeah, maganda yun. No?
Diba? Ang ganda nun. Sabi ko, we spent a lot of time with these born again Christians. The friends na namin sila na, sige, let's run for office. Kasama ko dito si Mig Zubiri. Kilala mo siya?
Mig Zubiri.
Kilala mo yun? Yun, kasama siya doon. Sama-sama kami. Sa awa ng Diyos, nanalo si Migs. Natalo kaming lahat. The entire slate, si Mix lang nanalo. Okay? Pero I was I had the highest, closest vote versus my opponent. Dun sa College of Arts and Sciences kung saan ako nagbibilong. And kaya naman nila ako sinama doon, sinabihan nila ako nung una, Jomar, when you speak, people listen. Alam niyo, joke yun. Alam mo kung bakit? I have never spoken publicly. It was just, siguro observation lang nila.
Sa mga kwentong kaibigan.
Yeah, I'm not any public thingy. 17 years old. Wala. Tapos, tapusin na natin yung kwento na yun. I-fast forward natin to 15 years of employment. So, I was an employee. You know what I mean? Pasok, kain tanghalian, uwi. Pero ang iba lang na ginawa ko was around the time na uso ang Windows 95. Okay talaga. Tindi talaga. No? Windows 95 was such a big difference from Windows 3.1 that all companies during that time had to retrain. Kasi parang, anong pipindutin ko dito? Ganun kasi si Windows 95 versus 3.1. Parang, what is this?
Malaking talon ng technology.
The technology changed so much that all the office workers had to change. Nagkataon, I don't know why. Siguro dahil ka-comsci ako, no? I started teaching the entire company how to use Windows 95.
Ikaw yung naging guru sa company.
Ako yung naging guru sa Windows. So every Saturday yon, libre lang yung kain namin, pero walang extra overtime lang. I wasn't the trainer, I was a programmer. Alam niyo yung Minecraft. Ganyan ang mundo namin. Nga lang isa lang ang kulay. Kulay green lang. Green na monitor. Di ba, usong-usong Minecraft ngayon, ano? I know how to make a game like that. Kasi unang panahon, that's the only kind of game you can make. No? So, then I also started teaching the entire Microsoft Office suite. No kidding. To all my office mates. As additional work.
Kasi
Tapos
bago lang din
dumating
yung kasi bago lang din yung suite na
bago
yun?
lang din yung Microsoft Office ng time na yun. Tapos, eto na, pagpasok ni internet. Hulaan nyo sino tatawagan nila nung kailangan na matutunan ng internet.
Automatic.
Eh di ako lang.
Ano rin.
Paano? Ako lang ang marunong ng internet noong 1997 sa office
Kasi
namin.
nga nakasalubong mo yung kaibigan mong na doon
sarili ako.
sa
May
hotel.
sarili akong
Na,
internet connection. Everybody knew I had an internet connection. They have no idea what that was.
parang
So,
dati kasi ano yun eh. Uy, may internet kayo? Ganun yun
oo,
eh.
di ba? Ay, actually, noon pa nga excited sila sa email. Huy, sino ba tong email? Papadala
Nakakuha
ko
ko
sa
ng
inyo.
email. Kaya 99%, 95% ano eh, open rate ang email eh.
Yun, noon.
Noon.
Tapos ang nangyari nga, ah, ano na yun, tapos na yun. I worked in an office. Again, I transferred companies. Tapos naging madaldal ako dahil started going to Singapore to learn. To learn. Nasagap ko na pupunta si Robert Kiyosaki sa Singapore 2004. Tapos may bayad, mahal, 60,000. Na wala akong 60,000, di ba? Sabi ko, hindi, worth it yan. Kasi fan ako ni Robert Kiyosaki. It's around year 2000, binasa ko na yung books niya eh. So, it's 2004, wala akong pera, pero may credit card ako na walang gamit. Hindi ko ginagamit. Yung mga naka-reserve lang ng mga gold card. Kasi libre lang yung pinamigay lang. Pinamigay lang ng presidente. Tas, ginamit ko yung card.
Auto-approve din sa company.
Hindi naman. Kasi pero since wala siyang laman, syempre approve agad yun. Kasi wala naman siyang history, no? Plus, I'm a developer coder for a credit card company, so I know how it works. I know how it works. Ako yung nagko-compute ng mga interest ninyo. Ako gumawa ng code na yun. So, nangyari, I went there. I was able, I think, big shift. This is a really big shift for me. I printed out yung super long sales letter sa internet ni Robert Kiyosaki. I printed it out. I read every page because I was serious in joining. Remember, 2004, a plane fare would be 20,000 pesos. A hotel stay would probably be 30,000 pesos. Because ang layo-layo ng event venue, mahal yung hotel doon, so doon kami sa malayong hotel. Mahal pa rin. Tapos, going there, we have to pay 60,000 just to attend the event, which is 3.5 days. Absent pa sa work yun. Gastos, no? So, pinrint ko. Tapos, that was a big shift, no? When I said, sige, sama ako dyan. Apat lang kami sumama. Sama doon si Larry Gamboa yung isa. Kung kilala mo siya.
Yes.
Si real estate guru ng time na yan. Yeah. So, kasama ko siya, roommate ko si Larry Gamboa. We spent 3.5 days with Robert Kiyosaki and his mentors. During that time, we were already investing in real estate. Pero I was not speaking in public or something like that, no? Tapos, pag uwi ko, I was so excited about the stock market. Kasi may stock market guru si Robert na dinala. Hindi siya sikat ngayon. Hanggang ngayon, hindi siya sikat. Sa Australia siya sikat. Sabi ko, ganda ng tinuro niya. Ituturo ko sa mga Pilipino to. So, yung mga followers na ako noon, I don't know why, 2004? May followers na ako. Grabe.
Followers saan? Followers saan?
Hindi ko alam eh. Basta meron ako followers. There are people who are not my friends who
are
know,
asking you
I don't
things.
know, asking you stuff. Asking me stuff. I think I know why. We were teaching Cash Flow 101.
Ayan. Laring
I think
Gamboa
these were the people who were attending the games.
Yeah.
We were fully booked in Makati.
Sa Makati.
Sa
Kasi
Ayala.
nasa book ni Laring Gamboa yun eh. Yung
fully booked na good ngayon? Yung games?
Yung mismong game na yun, nasa story niya.
Yun. Good. So I was one of the facilitators kasi nga, as I said, year 2000, nabasa ko na yung libro ni Robert. Yan, dala namin yung transcript ng libro na yan sa sa Singapore. Kasi gustong pinresent ni Larry kay Robert Kiyosaki yung libro. Ganon.
Personally?
Hindi naman formally, pero personally. Hindi naman over happy si Robert eh. Kasi syempre parang kalaban niya.
Dapat ako yan ikaw ang gagawa sa Pilipinas. Parang gano'n.
Parang kalaban niya. He mentioned it on stage na parang he's upset. Anyway, that's Robert. If you know Robert Kiyosaki, it's like that talaga. Tapos, nangyari, yung siguro sa kakaturo ko ng cash flow game, kasi nga, to be good at the game, you have to facilitate at the game. Pag magaling ka na mag-game, facilitate ka. So, pagkaka-facilitate ko, sinabi ko sa kanila, oh, ang ganda nitong stock market, turo ko sa inyo. So, gumawa ko ng seminar. And I did a free event, a free seminar on how to do stock market. Play around, literally play
Sa
around.
company or
Hindi, ano
spread sa
lang.
internet?
Kilala lang. Gamitin mo
Okay.
yung conference room namin. Tapos yung
Okay.
tinawag ko kung I don't even know kung sino sila. Basta tinawag ko sila. Sabi ko, "Uy, attend kayo ng seminar ni Jomar. Libre." Ganun. Ayan.
Okay.
Ano mang context nito? This is 2004. So, 2005 nangyari itong events na to. So, may pumunta. I didn't even record the event, no? Nothing. I just presented and tapos na. Tapos, I think it was the always willing to share attitude from me. No? Always willing to share. Overshare, I think.
Overshare,
Of any-
tama. That's the best way to put it. Overshare kasi may mga taong nag-share lang tapos pag hindi na pakinggan, okay lang. Hindi ko na uulitin, nasabi ko na eh. Di ba? Pero kayo nararamdaman ko sa inyo na tipong uulit-ulitin niyo yung gusto niyong sabihin kasi alam mo, nung una nakinig na 100, isa lang talaga ang nakakuha. Pag inulit mo ulit, mas possibility na makakuha ng 2. And again and again until that 100 will get the message.
Yes.
I think that's a big shift. At totoo yan. Kasi lagi ko sinasabi sa sarili ko, tumigil na kaya ako kasi paulit-ulit lang sinasabi ko eh. Paulit-ulit lang naman sinasabi ko eh. Tumigil ka na kaya. Ako lang yun sa sarili ko, kausap sa sarili ko. Pero yung sinabi niyong yan is a proof or pampagising na hindi. Kasi nga yung unang 100 nakinig sa'yo, isa lang talaga nakinig.
Yeah.
At ang kailangan mong gawin is ulit-ulitin mo yun. Kasi ibang audience naman. Yung ibang taong nakinig ulit, I'm pretty sure nakakuha siya ng nuances sa sinabi mo on the second time na sinabi mo yun. Kasi I'm pretty sure a different story naman yung ginawa mo. That's why I love these types of shows na ginagawa ko. Kasi I don't consider myself as a leader yet. So, this is my selfish claim dito sa show na to na LeaderSHIFT. Kasi if I don't consider myself as a leader yet, then I want to learn from leaders. That's why my first question is, what are you a leader of what industry? And pag isang leader, ang sasabihin niya, I don't consider myself as a leader yet, gaganon siya eh. Di ba? Pero hindi eh. Hindi niyo narinig kay Jomar yun eh. Sabi niya, I'm the leader of Internet Marketing Philippines. And then be shifted to virtual assistants and I have something. Maybe surprised pa, hindi ko pa alam yung, yung next na shift ni Jomar sa kung ano mang online something. Hindi ko pa alam, hindi pa niya sinasabi. Pero, alam niyan, yung leader sasabihin niyang marami siyang alam sa industriyang ito eh.
Yeah.
Ako wala pa ako doon. Kaya ako nagtatanong. At ang mga tanong ko ay sa mga shifts naman. Kasi bakit? Gusto ko mangyari na kapag tinanong ko ulit yung sinong gustong magbago, sana tumaas na ikaw nanonood ngayon. Sana tumaas na yung kamay mo. Bakit? Kasi napakinggan mo na sa leader na katulad ni Jomar Hilario. Hindi mo na kailangan pa maghanap pa ng mag-internet, alam niyo, pag-check mo sa internet, wala na namang makikita doon katulad ng nangyari sa kanya, di ba? Wala namang ganito kasi hindi mo pa alam eh, di ba? Doon ka na sa leader pumunta. Tapos tanungin mo siya ng mga pagbabago sa buhay niya, paano niya binago yung pag-iisip niya, shifting on the mindset, di ba? At saka yung mga how-tos, yung mga dapat mo nang gawin para magawa mo yung gusto mong gawin. Kasi talaga magsisimula talaga sa'yo, di ba? Magsisimula talaga sa'yo. Walang iba. Kundi sa'yo. Naman yung pagbabago ng isip niya. Ang nakita ko sa kwento niyo is hindi niyo alam na mayroon kayong attractive, pa-attract sa inyo ang audience. Hindi niyo alam. But then, when you spoke, meron pala. Dahil super gusto nyo, nakita ko yung sabi nyo na, ang ganda sinabi niya sa stock market, gusto ko lang sabihin sa mga Pilipino. Yun lang, yun talaga yung desire. And then ulit. O nga pala, meron akong comment. Meron akong sariling cash flow sa bahay. Cash flow 101 tsaka yung 202. Nandito lang.
Yeah.
Nilaro namin kasama yung anak ko. Para younger they are, di ba? So, yung mangyayari, mga ganong klaseng mga leader shifts, bibihirang marinig mo sa leader. Usually, alam mo ba yung, di ba, ganun na mga YouTube videos na nakikita mo ngayon eh. Sabi ni Elon Musk, ganito yung ginawa niya sa ganito. What if, the purpose of this show is, what if yung leader nagsabi na, this is how I shifted. That's the purpose of this the show. And I'm blessed kasi si virtual assistant guru,
Virtual careers na.
virtual careers
Ilan
na
taon
lang,
mo na, di
virtual
ba?
careers
Yeah,
guru,
virtual
eh,
careers.
nandito sa show na to. At kung gusto nyo i-share, kasi I don't know if you wanna share, yung next shift nyo. Because I wanna give you the floor on how, anything you want to do right now, anything you want to tell the people that you're doing to maybe make the next shift.
Oh, okay. That's 2 questions. First one is, okay, ulitin ko lang yung sinabi ko kasi habit ko naman, di ba? The transformation, okay, the transformation was, in hindsight, no, I eventually decided to invest big in myself. Number 1, Robert Kiyosaki, hindi naman yan scam. Kilala yan ng world. And speaking from hindsight, a lot of people around year 2000 owe their life change to that book,
Yes.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Me
A
too.
lot. Okay. Nung nangyari yung shift sa akin, nung na-meet ko siya, hindi pa maraming nagsasalita na, because of Robert's book, my mind started changing. Na the way I see. No? Kasi yung change na hinahanap natin is actually very simple. It's changing the way you see what's actually happening. What's happening to you? What are they doing to you? When I see they, lahat ng forces na pumapasok sa mundo mo, no? Family, life, work, entertainment, lahat yun. Netflix, sama yun. What's actually happening?
Right now.
It's a way of seeing it. When you start shifting, you start looking differently at things. So sa tingin ko, nung dumating yung opportunity, sinabi nila in passing, hey, si Robert nasa Philippines, puntahan niyo natin sales letter. Ay, 60,000. Ang dami sa amin. I'm sure they earn a lot. More than me, kasi empleyado ako. Rare ako doon sa grupo namin sa cash flow sa Makati. Ako yung empleyado doon. Kukunti lang kaming empleyado doon. A lot of people there are business owners. So, kukunti lang kami na excited. Uy, ano punta tayo sa Singapore? Ganon. As if we do that regularly, no? Actually, hindi. Hindi naman. I've been to Singapore on business trip, bayad ni kumpanya. So, alam ko mahal doon. Alam mo yan? So, nung nangyari yun, na I said to myself, sige, pupunta ako sa Singapore kung sino-sino sa inyo. So, wala pang nangyaring ambag-ambag na, sige, mag-raise tayo ng funds. Walang gano'n. Sabi ko, sige, credit card ko na lang yan. Credit card ko lang yan. Ganun. Sinabi ko sa sarili ko yun. Ang tanong doon is, what happened leading up to that? Madami. And one of those would be, remember, natuturo na ako ng cash flow nung time na yun. I actually understand a lot of the concepts in the game, but it's just a game. It's like real world, pero it's really just a game. Tapos, prior to that, narinig yun na, nagtuturo ako ng kung ano-ano sa office mates ko na walang extra pay, no? Overtime lang ang bayad at libreng snacks. So, yun yung, sa tingin ko, when you reach a point na sabi mo, tama na ang pagbigay ko ng napakadaming pera dito sa napakaganda kong Kate Spade or whatever. Napakaganda kong Nike. Namigay ka na naman ng 10,000 sa Nike. Ang ganda naman eh, di ba? When you start saying, ano na?
Bawi naman eh.
Bawi
Worth
naman,
it naman eh.
Worth it naman, di ba? When you start giving something back to you na hindi damit or decoration sa katawan mo or magandang kotse, yung parang papunta talaga sa'yo. In my case, that was a 60,000 plus training na hindi ko naman akalain na ganun pala yun. Dahil pala niyang kasamang guest. Hindi ko naman alam eh. It was my first event in 2004.
Alam mo, si Robert Kiyosaki lang mga...
Akala ko si Robert lang for 3.5 days, which I don't mind. No? Ang dami niyang sinamang guests. Pati asawa niya, pinagsalta niya, ganyan. So, it was a wonderful event for me. And by the way, you might be asking, nagbenta ba sila? Yeah, hindi ko binili. Kung ano man yung binenta nila sa Singapore. The only thing I bought was the same as you, the cash flow game board for myself. 101 and 202, yun lang binili ko. Mahal yun, mahal yun. 30K yun.
Set yun.
Yung set, ang set. Siguro 20K ko nabili yung set. 20,000. And I bought one for Brother Bo kasi sabi niya, bili mo ako. That's all I bought. Kasi remember, I only had a credit card. So, some people already know by now na yung mga events sa Singapore, benta-benta yan. Totoo yun. Benta-benta yan. Totoo yan.
Hindi mo lang gagawin yun eh.
Kung hindi ka naman, wala kang pambili, learn. That's what happened to me. I used the opportunity to be there to learn. So, the environment was there. Too bad, hindi niya na ma-experience yun ngayon for the meantime. So the shift happened when I said to myself,
For me.
I am now more important. This brain, this is now more important. Kasi noong time na yun, okay pa naman eh. Bayad ako ng 1,000 isang libro. Para sa akin, that's me. That's for me. 1,000 sa isang libro. Pero yung upa ko, mga 5,000. So yung mas halaga pa yung upa ko kaysa sa sarili ko. Kasi my rent
Willing
was...
to pay 5 but not only pay 1,000 for yourself. For
I'm willing to pay 5,000 for my rent and other stuff, but I'm not willing to pay more than that for myself. Nung nag-shift yun, importante pala ako. Yung pala yun. So it shifted tuloy na, ay may mundo pala na ini-ignore ko. Oo, kasi bili ako ng bili ng, alam niyo yung magandang cinema seat.
Lazy boy yung
Alam
ano.
yun? Cinema. Yung Atmos, yung mga ganon. 3D, ganon. Tapos, ang
Private lang,
calendar
dalawa
ko,
lang kayo, ganun.
di naman, wala pang
Di ba
ganon nung
yun?
unang panahon. Wala pang ganon. Yung mga ano lang, yung mga sa magagandang sinihan. Di ba kasi meron namang probinsya, hindi magandang sinihan. Yung magagandang sinihan, pupuntahan mo yung pinakabagong sinihan. Di ba? So, ang schedule ng mundo ko noon was, what are the movies playing this year? That's my yearly schedule. It used to be so, ay, ang fun naman. Your world revolves around movies. Ngayon, ang tingin ko sa sarili ko, ang pathetic mo naman, Jomar.
Hindi ka nalasini.
Your world revolves around movies only. And it came to a culmination nung nangyari yung year na lumabas yung first Tomb Raider movie. That was like the week, na tatlo yung blockbuster films, and we watched it all. And they were all bad. So, sama talaga. Ang saya-saya dapat, di ba? Three in 1 week, tatlong movies. Ang pangit lahat. Tomb Raider, being a fan of Tomb Raider, I was so disappointed in the movie. The first one, yung Angelina Jolie. Sorry to say. Marami naman kaming fans na ayaw dun sa version na yun. So, anyway, let's move on to the second question, which is the next shift. Okay. Alam nyo hindi, nakalimutan ko na yung pangalan. Anyway, it's a mindset concept na may pangalan ng tao. I forgot. Bottom line is ganito. The next shift I'm doing is essentially parang ganyan. Parang lang, but it's not. I'm not talking about leadership at all. The next shift I'm doing here is called the victory mindset. So this still is in the world of mindsets. So the victory mindset is a set of stuff, leadership being one of those, na I'm designing. Kasi nung una pa na, diba, internet marketing, tas virtual assistant. Ngayon, gusto ko maging Jim Rohn of the Philippines.
Jim Rohn, ha?
Kung kilala mo si Jim Rohn,
yes.
he has died, right? So, wala pang pumapalit sa kanya, right? So, I've been trained on Jim Rohn for, 15 years na. 16 years.
16 years na.
Diet of Jim Rohn. Araw Jim Rohn. I can actually hear him talk in his voice. When I read anything, I can sometimes finish his sentences, si Jim Rohn. So, yung mga natutunan ko niya, hindi ka sinamention kahit kanino. In a complete sense.
Sa iyo lang yun.
Oh, sa akin lang yun. I mention it sometimes pag may mga talks, ganyan. Mga ganito, interviews. Pero the whole set, I've not really sat down and said, this is it. Parang, okay, this is what I understand about leadership. Ganyan. Wala. So I'm gonna make a brand new collection of that. Hindi lang leadership, marami pa. Pero since I'm me,
Part yung leadership doon. Pero victory
one
mindset.
of the things in the victory mindset is leadership, but one of the big things about it is also I study apologetics. Now that's me. What is that? It's the defense of the Catholic faith. Technically that's what it is. Okay. So I study that a lot. Because in our UP Los Baños, ang daming born-again Christians na aatakihin ka for being Catholic.
Bakit ba? Bakit nandiyan ka pa? Bakit nandiyan ka pa?
Umalis ka na dyan. Dito ka na sa amin. You haven't accepted Christ as your Savior. Blah, blah, blah. What is the date when you accepted Him as your Savior? Ako naman, I did naman. Happy
so,
with my
nanggaling siya doon. So you studied apologetics because you want to defend your Catholic faith.
I wanted to defend it. I found out I couldn't defend because every time I would try to defend, I would become nervous. Sobrang, so, ano yung parang magtatapat ka na sa babaeng mahal mo na gusto mo siyang
Parang ganun.
pakasalan. Ganun. So much, hindi ka na makapagsalita. Yung sabi mo yung pangalan niya paulit-ulit, kasi may sabihin ako sa'yo, kasi may
Tapos
sabihin ako
mali
sa'yo.
pa rin.
Tapos, hindi mo masabi. So, exactly what happened when I started talking about the defense of the Catholic Church. Wala. Blanco. So, I kept to myself. No? Basa lang. Aral. Attend ako ng mga workshops. May mga workshops sa Philippines. Defensors Fidei. That's the group of people who study the Catholic Church teachings. Anyway, since ako yun, pinagsama ko na lang yan.
So yung study of apologetics and the victory mindset is
Tama ka
like
yan.
that.
Kasi, that's me. That's how you make a product actually. You take yourself, you take an input, no, and your life stories, you put them together, you create something that is not like anything else on the planet. For example, mentioning the word Catholic will probably trigger something different to the born again Christians. However, I did mention that I promoted Jars of Clay earlier, and his song, and you say, what is he? Why is he promoting both? Because this is me. Yeah, I'm promoting the born again Christians. I'm promoting the Catholics. That is me. So, yan yung next shift ko. I'm already doing it actually. I'm on my third show kahapon. Just giving out the victory mindset to people. Just bring it out there. Yan.
Parang ano, no? The first is collecting the data. Next is spreading your data. And then yung ngayon is everybody's data na. Tapos
Put them all together into one
together.
package that's
And one
yours.
package,
No?
Kasi,
Na galing sa akin lamang. Ganon.
Yeah.
So there are concepts there that are really hard to wrap your head around. Like the concept of grace na pinag-aawayan niya ng mga born again Catholic. No? Yung interpretation ko is pang grade 3 lang. So, hindi mahirap. kasi that's how I think. Grade 3, grade 4 lang. So hindi tayo pwede mag-usap on the stuff that I don't understand, like Latin words. No. What is my concept of grace when it comes to the victory mindset? It's this. That's it. You argue with it, you can argue with yourself because I cannot argue with you kasi kinakabahan ako.
So, yung mga shows, I want to promote that also. Yung mga shows na yan, where can they see it? Where can they see all of
the
those
sign-up
the
form-
things you do?
It's all in my social media. It's like Jomar Hilario in Facebook. You just go pick a Jomar Hilario. There are many groups and pages and accounts. The central place to go there is jhilario.com/webinars. So that's a sign-up form so you get informed pag merong webinars na darating. Because I do 2 shows a week, but I do surprise shows. Like tomorrow, I'll probably do a surprise show. Like no preparation to anyone. I'll just go online like that. And I have a full presentation prepared. I just didn't tell anyone na there's gonna be something. And hindi yung typical na, oh, in this show, you will learn this. Wala nang ganun. Just put it out there. Kasi nga, like you, I have an ulterior motive what I tell people. What's my motive? I want to be the Jim Rohn of the Philippines. So, whether you attend or not, I'm still gonna create this thing.
You're still going to do it, right?
I'm still gonna do it. So, it doesn't matter kung show up ka o hindi. People do show up because alam na nila na ay, si Jomar man, mahilig mag-show yan. Kahit walang pupunta, mag-show yan.
Gagawin pa rin na yun, di ba? Isang audience, 100 audience, same thing.
Same lang. Kasi nga, I'm not doing it for the audience. I'm doing it because this is what I think is my direction, what I believe is my direction moving forward. Yan. The Jim Rohn of the Philippines.
Yeah.
Sinong lalaban?
And I'm
Maraming lalaban dyan.
And I'm proud to be part of it na kung baga hindi nyo pa alam, this is the next shift of Mr. Jomar Hilario, di ba? From Internet Marketing Philippines, virtual careers, now victory mindset, di ba?
Yes.
First time ko narinig yun, First time ko narinig yung victory mindset na yung pangalan na yun. Kumbaga, kung next time na in hindsight, 10 years after, tapos babalik tayo sa video na to, sabihin natin, sino yung unang nag-coin ng victory mindset? For me, it's Jomar Hilario.
Tawag ni.
Diba?
Hindi ko naman kinopya yan eh.
No. Kasi itong leadership naman na to, naisip ko lang siya. Nanggagawa na ako ng show. Wala pa akong show. Puro financial education, puro ganito, puro ganyan, puro OFW Prince podcast. Pero, for being a leader, mayroon ako kasing set na sa utak ko, na sinulat ko before sa company ko, na Complaining 101. It's a series of posts na ginawa ko sa group namin, na alam kong maraming tumitingin, pero walang konti nagre-react. Pero alam ko, natuto sila doon. So parang gusto kong mag-create ng ganon, na kaya ako naisip to. Tapos nung nakita ko naisip ko yung leader-shift, kasi mayroon akong entrepreneur-shift post before, entrepreneur-shift. Ginawa ko yung leader-shift naman. So anong nangyari, pag-check ko, may ginawa na pala. May gumawa na pala. May libro na pala 2 years ago. So,
Na leadership?
Leadership, check nyo, leadership, may book na. And then ginawa ko, instead of check ko pa kung ano yung gagawin ko sa leadership na to, check ko yung libro. Pinasa ko yung libro, so pinanood ko yung mga videos niya. Okay. Naka-format na siya eh. So, napadali yung buhay ko kasi aral na yun eh. Aral na yun eh. So,
yes.
Pero ipapasok ko lang yung aral niya, yung story ko. And that is what we got today. What we got today, mga audience, ay yung story ni Jomar Hilario ay pinasok niya sa mga leadership mindset na natutunan sa kanya ngayon. At usually, at ang pinakamasarap para sa akin ay yung pagmamahal sa sarili. And when you say pagmamahal sa sarili, kung kaya mong bigay ng 10,000 para sa sapatos mo, dapat kaya mong magbigay ng 10,000 para sa mindsetting mo.
Yeah.
Mag-umpisa tayo doon.
Oo.
Ilalagay ko sa mga link dito sa video na to, yung mga kahit ako, nakinabang ako sa mga pinagpo-post ni Jomar Hilario. Tsaka kanyang website. Can you give the website na kung saan sila makakakuha ng mga programs na meron kayo para full blast na natin to. Promote natin yung jomarhilario.com and all the programs that you can.
Believe it or not, jomarhilario.com is empty.
Empty?
Yes! Sabi ko sa'yo, I do a lot of stuff that's not what other people do. So, meron akong libro, di ba? Sa Virtual Careers, right?
Yes.
For those of you interested in learning about the freelancing world, which I'm actually exiting, okay? I'm giving away 100 pages of this book. This is a 300-page book, parang ganun. So I'm giving away 100 pages of this book. The place to go is virtualcareersacademy.com.
Yan.
Virtualcareersacademy.com.
Yan.
Nandun yung meron dong before, if you enter your stuff there, I'm gonna send you the PDF of the 100 pages of this book in PDF form. Tapos, that's where you can get started. Of course, the shows, wag na kayo pumunta sa jomarhilario.com, hindi ko pa siya inaayos.
Next time.
Matagal na siyang magulo. Tapos, of course, the shows, you'll also be informed pag nag-subscribe kayo doon. Shows, pero for shows only na input, just go to jhilario.com/webinars.
Okay, that's it. Okay. Actually, I don't have any other questions. Ang dami ko natutunan kasi kaya ko lang gamitin mamaya. After nito, pag aaralin ko na siya. Kung paano ko babayaran ng sarili ko. Kasi diba, lahat tayo nag-isip muna ng libre, di ba? Ano kaya libreng makukuha ko ng libre? Although maraming libre. Okay? Kasi nga, libre nga din to. Pero, if you wanna start somewhere, start with your mindset and pay for it.
Yeah.
Pay for it.
Invest in your mindset. Yun ang importante. Kaya nga, it's easier to do that kasi hindi ka masascam dun sa mga, eto pera, kinita ko! Dahil sa app na to. Yung ganyan, di ba? Kasi yun, inuuna mo si pera. Hindi mo inuuna si mindset. Mindset is how you think and how you see, by the way. How you see. Okay?
Yeah.
So, when I'll give you an example of mindset para ma-clear sa inyo, no? So, nawalan ka ng income. Just like that. Kasi may pandemic. So, obvious naman malulungkot ka. So, what would it take for you to be at peace? Pero wala ka pa ring income, What would it take for you to be at total peace? Pero walang dumarating na income. Yan ang mindset. If you see that situation differently in a mindset. And usually, lang yan, depending on how you see yourself. I-forward mo utak mo 2 weeks later, tingnan mo yung sarili mo, buti pala, hindi ako nag-alala nun. Yung pala, sasabog yung building namin. Kaya pala nawalan ako ng trabaho. Alam mo yung ganun? Magiging ng example, very real today. Nag-away yung mag-asawa. Dahil sa away, umalis na tayo dito. Pumunta silang Manila. That was end of November. Ano nangyari? Start of December. Kung saan sila galing?
Bumagyo.
Na-flatten yung buong island of Siargao. Saan sila galing? Siargao. Dala nila yung anak nila. So, nabasa yung gamit nila. O siguro, wala na kasi tanggal yung bubong. They don't know. Walang communication, right? But where are they? They're here. They're in Manila. Buti pala hindi tayo nag-away ng todo noon. November. At nag-decide na lang tayo umalis. Gets?
Yes.
Mindset yon. Pero sabi mo, hindsight yon. Kasi hindi naman nila alam magkakabagyo. Correct. So why worry? Hindi mo naman alam eh. What if blessing yun? Pero the mindset is, wala kang alam na may blessing eh. Pero you're total peace.
You're in total peace.
That's mindset. That's perspective. A way of seeing. Yan ang nakukuha sa grace.
Yun ang gift din na nakikita ko ninyo na on how to say things in a very simple way para maintindihan ng maraming tao. And wala na akong itadagdag kasi sana lang I pray na when someone asks, gusto mo ba ng pagbabago? Itataas mo na yung kamay mo.
Yon.
Thank you for listening to LeaderSHIFT with JP Adena. Have a good day.